Hello and welcome back to Growers Farm. My name is James. Today is May the 6th, and yeah, we're gonna kick off this vlog with a with the cows and the sheep. Both need some food. Both need some water and some food. So we're gonna sort them out first. Starting with the sheep, and we may have to. Ooh, we're in an interesting position because these are our last two hay bales. We have got, we do need to go and get some hay off our fields. Our fields, we have a massive amount of hay on our fields at the moment. Yeah, we need to go and collect some of that up. So what we're gonna do, the sheep are in desperate need of some hay, so we're gonna go and feed them first. And then I think we'll go and collect up our the bales that we got dotted about our various fields, and go and sort the cows, sort out the feed for the cows. I can show you here. Our sheep are absolutely in need of some feeding. They're not too bad for the water, whereas it's the other way around for our cows at the moment. They need some water. They need some clearing out, but their food levels are all good. So yeah, we are all good there. Yeah, it's been a busy time on the farm recently. We've got the rest of, as just saying, we've got the rest of our fields baled. We actually ended up selling off a whole load of bales off field 1. So we've only got about 4 bales left in that field. As you can see, Mark over there is busy planting some wheat in field 7. So that's going to be good, and yeah, the seeding is going on well. We had our delivery a few days ago of seeds, so we're cracking on with that at the moment. We need to get all of our seeds and everything planted by the end of this month. Otherwise, it's just going to be too late for them to grow in any time for us to harvest them. So yeah, he's cracking on with that. We've got 4 fields to do. So that will all be good. Right, we need to head up to the field. So we've already got our big tractor up on the field with a new bale trailer, because I saw this thing demonstrated a little while ago, and I thought, oh, we should get one of those on our farm. It'll make it really easy when we're collecting up the silage bales. So yeah, that's what we've got today, and I'm going to show you this new trailer. It's by a German company called Lizard, and actually you can probably see it through the front there. There it is. And yeah, so this is a dedicated round bale trailer. We're going to use it for the hay bales today, but in general, it's quite useful for collecting up the silage bales because of the way it holds them. But it also holds bales fairly securely, and as you can see, we can mount straps like this across the bits here, so it will hold everything on. I'm wondering if I can stack. It holds 12 bales. I'm wondering if we can stack it higher than that on here. I would guess we can, but we're going to find out. And I'm going to start with the bales down the far end of the field and just sort of work my way back. I don't want to keep having to run up and down the field, so we might as well drive up and down the field. We need to give this tractor some maintenance. It's getting very near its maintenance cycle, and I want to make sure that we keep it running well. Yeah, needs a bit of work, this tractor, but we'll get it into the workshop. The trouble is with this tractor, it just is a complete workhorse. We just use this all the time, because it is our yard tractor. You know, that's what our 7610 was once. Yeah, look at that, just slots in there nice and easily, and we should be able to just fill this up. But yeah, this is a complete workhorse, so we have to get this in the workshop on a pretty regular basis. I mean, we've got this probably in the workshop working on it. Making sure it's functioning properly and everything. We've probably got it in once a month, doing that, and just making sure that it keeps going, because if we don't, then we're without an integral part of the farm. I mean, this is the only thing we've got that has a front loader on it. I am investigating at the moment the idea of getting a skid steer on the farm. We'd still need this tractor, we'd still need the reach of this and everything, but just sort of moving pallets and things around the farm. We have a few spaces that are a little bit tight, that would make it difficult for this tractor. That makes it difficult for this tractor to get into. I mean, for example, our seed shed, our seed and fertilizer shed, that is a nightmare to load stuff into in there. We just, all the time, we're having issues where just maneuvering stuff in there is really difficult. And we end up not putting stuff in there because we can't, not because we don't have the space, but because we can't maneuver this tractor into it in order to put stuff in there. So yeah, we've got that. Oh, I was going to say, on the subject of the sheep, we have a really good number of wool pallets that we've got so far this year. Season, of course, comes to the end at the end of this month. So however much wool we've got at the end of this month is how much we're getting for the year. But it's looking like a good number. We should have about 4 or 5 pallets, I think, by the end of this year. So I'm really enthused by that. That is absolutely fantastic news. So that's going to be a good little income from our sheep. We should have the count of lambs by the end of the month. Lambing season will be over pretty much by the end of this month as well. So yeah, it'll be good to give a final head count on the lambs, which are going along well. And yeah, it's just May is a really busy month as we get closer and closer to summer. Summer dies down a little bit. We end up having to. It's that time of year where we're trying to get the crops to grow as best as possible. Of course, calving season starts around then as well. So we're gonna have some calves about that time as well. Hopefully. Oh, let's make sure we're in this point properly. Oh, we're not quite. Sometimes it's a little hard to see. And we've got that at a real angle now. Oh. Yeah, so this bale trailer I like. It does hold the bales pretty well, but at the same time, look at that. I think we probably want to strap down on here what we've got at the moment, but that is working really well. It will take a couple of trips to do this field. I do want to see. I think we can, looking at how these are stacked, I think we can get some on top as well. So we may get the entire field on here, because I think we've only got about 24 bales on this field. This is the field with the most bales we've got at the moment. So yeah, there is that. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to get some more bales on here, and then I'm going to pick up with you guys again, because yeah, that way we'll be nice and efficient, and you guys will get to see some more of the farm work today than if it was just me stacking bales all the time. So there we are. That is the first 12 bales on that. Or will be once we get this one loaded on. And as you can see, I think we are in a position where we could possibly get another, well, I think we get another 10 bales on here, maybe even more. These are all strapped down at this point. Let's get in here and get this one done as well. Ooh, there we go, that's strapped on. That. Get into the right place, and there we go. We actually get at our straps. Yeah. There we go, and then just this front one. There we are. So that is the first 12 bales done, but that is a bit low for that. So we are going to try and at least get, I think we can get one on the end here. I think we can get 3 in the middle and 1 on the end there, and that should do us. So we're going to give it a try. We don't have straps for those. We don't have anywhere to anchor them, I don't think. We'll see if it will, but I don't think it's going to be possible to do that. Mark has just given me a note, said he's headed back to the farm to get a refill, so he's cracking on. He's gonna have field 7 finished soon, which is really good news. He's gonna head over to our other fields and get some more done while we're doing this. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how well. I think we might go on to the middle ones first. Unfortunately, we're not straight onto this bale, which never makes things easy. But, yeah, a good base with the strap-down bales should work. But this trailer does like to move a bit, as you can see. So we're ending up with the bale sliding off because of how the trailer is. Which is not great. So this may actually restrict us, although I think we could get about 12 bales on our flatbed, so it wasn't, you know, it's not like it's a massive difference, but it'd just be nice to get all of a field in at once. I am kind of looking for a flatbed that I can do that with. And this trailer is on trial. We are able to return this if this doesn't work for us. I think it may be a case if we have to, looking at these and looking at how this is sitting, we may not be able to stack on top like this. As much as I'd hoped. There we go. Yeah, because the whole bale just moves. And it just means that we just can't get this on it. It's not stable enough, this trailer, to do that. And this is just gonna, see, that bale was in massive danger of falling off. And if we have a look at this, we are not on there as far as I'd like to be. Yeah, I think it might be a case of it's speedy to load up 12 bales, but doing more than that, I think it's going to cause us an issue. It is on there, but it's not great. Okay, no, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go and transport this back to the farm. We will then get the rest of the bales on here. That will be the easiest way to do it. Right, so I'm going to get this back down to the farm. And then I'll be back up here and I'll get our 8460. I can't remember what the number on the front of that tractor is. We will get that back and get this all unloaded. So I'm bringing our trailer full of bales back now, and it's... Oof. This tractor also needs repair, so we're going to have to get... I'm going to be doing a repair day, I think, for my tractors in the near future. We need to get these in, get these well maintained. We've lost a bale. How has that come off? In fact, we've lost 2. No, I know what's happened. Yeah, we've lost those to the cows. So let's just undo these. Yeah, undo that. We'll undo all of these. And we're going to have to turn this round. Cows were hungry. They must have grabbed those off here. We have to be careful coming back to here, because we do tend to lose some to the cows if we get too close to our cow feeding area. Alright, let's just unload the rest though. That's good. Hands down. And then we can get our hay bales in here. You can see the difference in colour between last year's hay bales and this year's. Much, much lighter this year's hay bales. So it's been a good drying. Spring. As we saw that by the fact that we wanted to make silage bales from these, and couldn't. Yeah, that's why we ended up selling our excess of hay bales, because we were just in a place where we just had too many. Or we were going to end up with too many for the year, and I needed to be able to buy some silage bales in if I need to. There we are. That's got that done as well. But yeah, it's things are going well on the farm at the moment. They're going okay. We're maybe slightly behind in the seeding. We didn't expect the shortage of seeds this year has hit us hard a little bit. It means that we're really having to go for it hammer and nail for this month to get everything in. Fortunately, not being a huge farm, we should be able to get it all in by the end of the month. But yeah, there must be bigger farms out there that have been sort of scrambling for seed this year. That have left us, you know. Whoa! Oh, I haven't undone the strap. Let's go undo that. We must have caught that on at some point. Let's get over here, get this strap undone. Why can't I get... Ah! This will not undo. I have to back the tractor off because it won't. That's really odd. I can't sort of jimmy it off. Let's... Yeah, that's got it. There we go. That was that had got a little bit tight and a little bit caught. But yeah, just working it off. That got it. That got it off. But yeah, as I say, so we've there's been a seed shortage this year. It's been quite difficult to get hold of the seeds that we've needed. We've ended up with 6 pallets, which should be enough. Should be more than enough. Our biggest field will take quite a bit. And we've got a variety. We've got some wheat. We've got some barley. We're going to put some canola in as well. And yeah, that should do us. Oh, and we got the potatoes, of course, but we're waiting. The potato pallets should arrive later this month, and we'll put those in. That's probably the job actually I'll be doing. At the end of the month, getting the potatoes planted, and that's part of the reason why we need T6, because it's going to be a case of planting our fields and getting that all in, and at the end of the month we really will be hitting both those jobs. So yeah, that's going to be important. There we go. Round. We can go 3 high on here. We should be able to. That's one of the other nice things about this trailer. It should be a possibility of just reaching across. We've got enough length and lifting that off. So we don't have to turn the trailer around in order to get all of our hay off. We can reach across with this tractor, which is something we wouldn't be able to do with the skid steer, admittedly. And the question is, yeah, do I want to... I could get a skid steer or a forklift, actually. A forklift might be useful around the farm. Because we could use that to do the... to move the pallets. Yeah, we could. That might be our best way to go, actually. Sell the pallet forks we've got for this. And then go and... Again, I've forgotten to undo one of my straps. There we go, that's got it. But actually, yeah, you can see there, that reaches across very nicely. But yeah, we probably wouldn't need the pallet forks on this by that point, and just get a forklift. Actually, a forklift on the farm would probably be really useful. It'd move our, we could move our straw pallets, our wool pallets around. With that, and yeah, we would also be in a position where we could easily move our supplies around as well. We don't really use stuff outside of here. We're not, you know, we're not using. We tend to use bags of stuff rather than big bags or anything like that. So yeah, we don't have a reach issue or anything. So yeah, maybe we'll look at investing in a forklift. What I do need to do is get the combine back. Or not get the combine back, get the combine arriving. Because it's our new combine this year. With our old TX sort of gave up the ghost last season. As I said earlier in these vlogs. And yeah. So we have a new one on the way. There we go. Which is slightly bigger. It's just whether our trailer, as I was saying before, whether that will work with it. So we're gonna be looking at our sizes and maybe upgrading our trailer as well. Right, there we go. But yeah, that is gonna hit us hard money wise, because new combines are not cheap things. I'm just waiting for them to say we put a deposit down on it already, but I'm just waiting for them to say it's ready, and then we can sort of make our final payment, and it will all be good. Right, one to get off the front of here, and then I'm going to get these tractors back up to the field, and we're going to get the rest of them, and hopefully we'll all be good. Back up at the field, and we have everything sort of up this end of the field, so this should be a bit quicker this time, and a bit easier. Now I'm hoping all of these bales are going to fit on here. If not, I'm not going to worry about it too much. I want to get the cows fed before we leave today, so I've got that to do. Mark has moved on. He's got field 7 done. He's now moving on to field 2. We're putting wheat in there as well, and so that will be so we're going to end up with 2 wheat fields on the farm this year, which is fine, which is good. We need the straw anyway. And so yeah, we're going to putting wheat in there. We're going to be putting barley in field 4. So that basically means that field 7 and 2 should match with the rough amount of barley we have in field 4. And then field 5 and 3, those will both one will be potatoes, and the other is going to be canola. So yeah, those should be good setups. As I said before, the potatoes we don't actually harvest ourselves. We don't have a potato harvester. We have a contractor who comes in and harvests those for us. So yeah, towards the end of the year we should see him on the farm. Sometimes we do some carting to help out with that, but yeah, he has the harvester. We do not have that. We can't afford that kind of big piece of equipment. That is an expensive piece of kit. They cost anywhere up to sort of $500,000 to buy one of those. And yeah, we're not in a position on the farm to do that. We used to years ago. We used to do potatoes ourselves years ago, but that was with a much smaller harvester. And again, even those these days are pretty expensive. And ours just kind of again gave up the ghost a few seasons ago. And we had a look at how it worked and the money side of it, and it just made more sense to get the contractor in to do it. From a money point of view. However, from our point of view, we are doing okay at the moment. We'll get all these in. And yeah, it was easier to concentrate on the smaller stuff, the smaller equipment that we needed. Which we needed a few bits of rather than one big piece of equipment. Down to the last 3 slots on there, but as you can see, we definitely have more bales than that left on this field. I think we are going to have to do the whole thing I was talking about earlier of trying to stack on top. Now the thing is, it shouldn't be so bad. We've not got a full stack of stuff on here. We would never have fit everything on one bale trailer, interestingly enough. But I want to I want to get all of this off this time, so we're gonna try for the stack on top. I think we've got maybe 4 bales that we'll need to put on top for that as a result, so we'll give that a go. There we are. But first we just got to get these last 2 bales on here. I'm in 2 minds about this bale trailer. I don't know if we should keep it or whether we should, whether we should extend this demo, or whether we should, whether we should get it as a result, or whether we should just stick with maybe just a flatbed. There are a few flatbeds out there that would do the job just as well, especially if we get some bits on the end. Some ladders on the end just to hold the bales in. We would certainly have got this whole field in one go doing it that way. So yeah, I'm not sure about these. I think these just end up to using more fuel as we end up doing extra back and forth. So yeah, I think I might look at a classic bale trailer instead. Still, has been useful to use a new piece of kit like this, and a little bit different. We are going to see now if we can, well, we're going to strap these on so that we can prevent our any weirdness happening when we do this next bit. Yeah, we don't want these falling off. There we are. That's strapped all those on. Let's yeah, we've got 4 bales, so we should be able to stack them in the middle, is what I'm aiming for. Because we knew last time that if we put them in the middle, then the trailer doesn't tend to wobble so much. So, up here, in the middle, yeah, and like that, and that goes on fairly easily. So yeah, let's do that. Let's put these in the middle. Now we might have to put one in the middle at the front, which is gonna be or at the back, which is gonna be interesting. Need to position myself here better. There we go. But yeah, we get these back to the yard. I can top up the mixed rations for the cows, and they will then be absolutely happy. We need to we need to go and give some water to both our cows and our sheep as well. They're going to be getting a bit thirsty otherwise, and we want to avoid any issues with that if we can, especially when we've got young lambs about. There we go. Yeah, we're a little bit angled up then. We want to be straight as possible. Unloading that. So yeah, we can get these on the middle of here. So that is good news. We will then be able to get Yeah, can we get this last one on the front is the question. Oh. Evidently not far enough over. Wow, this one does not want to come off. No. I think we got it jammed on our forks a bit. We have. Okay, I'm going to have to sort this out. Sometimes you have to, sometimes it gets really jammed on here. They're fairly tightly packed. And then it takes a little bit of time to sort of jimmy them off. I'm going to have a go at doing that. And yeah, we'll see what we can do in a bit. Ah, there we go. Freed it. Oh. Right, we'll take it a little bit lighter so that we should then be able to hopefully just come straight off. Yeah, there we go. Right, and then the last one, we're just going to try and get that on the front. Oh. Yeah, I hate it when sometimes you've got a bale that's got so tightly packed that it just gets stuck on your forks. Really annoying when that happens, but it does mean that you've got a good amount of straw and it's a well-made bale. It just yeah, it just doesn't want to slip off your forks. Here we go. Here's the last one. Now I'm actually gonna, rather than lift the tractor up, I think our weight is better on the back for this. So we'll put this over here. A little bit further forwards. There we go. That will do it. There we go. Right, I'm going to get this tractor back to the yard. And then we'll get our other one back as well. There we go. We're back at the farm. Turn this off. And we'll start taking off our bits here. We did have one bale. I know, it's righted itself. We had one bale that decided to try and fall over on our way back. But it seems to have fallen back the other way, which is good news. Makes it easier for us. But we can now... Oh, we've got a bale there and a bale there. Have we undone all of our straps this time? Looks like it. Let's check our other side. Yep, that's undone as well. So, yeah, time to get these unloaded. And then we can do some quick work with our cows before we go, because whoa, they need some. Oh, we've knocked a bale off the other side. One more bale to do, and that is just this round one here. Let's plonk into, let's get down into this. We should be able to lift it up like that. There we go. Nice and compact. Easy to do. And that will finish off our bale stacking, which is absolutely fantastic. So I need to make sure that our cows and our sheep have some water. So we're going to go and open the valves and do those. Yeah, it's all good. Otherwise, I need to do a little bit of work with the cows as well. But we're all good. Let's just hop over this gate. And yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, no, our cows absolutely need some water. So we'll give them some of that. I can see that Mark is still going on the wheat field over there. It is now 7 in the evening here. So we are going to finish this vlog at this point. It's been a long old day, but we have got that field clear of hay bales. Tomorrow I've got... I think I've got about 8 hay bales to collect from the rest of the farm. We've got a good set of bales here. We're doing well with the sheep, I think. Yeah, so that's really good. Let's pop out to their field here and just... I should really have, when I got this installed, I should really have put the water point somewhere a little bit easier for us to access from the outside. But that's good. That is the sheep's water going in nicely. And actually, that I think is where we're going to end this vlog. So all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos from the farm, please subscribe to the channel. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.